Hey, this is Pastor Dave, and this is your Monday Mojo. Hope you had a great snowy weekend. You know how much I like snow. And the snow is going to help us with the Monday Mojo today. So, Laura and I were driving downtown for a Heartland Film Festival and paired up with Slam Fest and the NBA All Star Weekend movie. And the one we went to go see was Perfect in 76, about the last team to go undefeated in the nation in basketball, which happens to be the Indiana Hoosiers. Anyway, we were on the way, and as we were driving, there were cars going past us, and some of them had big stacks of snow on top of them. And I just thought to myself, oh, those poor people, they had to get out this morning, go out, put on a coat, clear off their car so that they could drive. And it got me thinking about something. Well, let me show you what I'm talking about. Two cars in my two-car garage because I like to put my cars in the garage. Now, I did some research on it and I found out that depending on what study you look at, there's one from UCLA that said 3 out of 4 people don't use their garages for their cars. But most studies come out somewhere around 36, 37% of Americans don't use their garage for their cars. Now, some people use it for different reasons. Some people turn it into a game room or a man cave. Some people turn it into just storage because of all the stuff that they have. And, it's a choice you make, what you want to do. But I know that on a frosty, snowy morning, I love the fact that I can hop in my car and it's nice and I don't have to clean it off. The other thing I read in one of the studies is the single most beneficial thing you can do for your car for its long-term health is to put it in the garage, other than regular vehicle maintenance, is to put it in a garage. Now that got me thinking. The Bible says this: guard your heart, for it is the wellspring of everything else that goes on in your life. Everything else comes from that in your life. And so take care of your heart, the internal things that you put in there, the things that you think about, the things that you meditate about. Because if you don't, when you go out into public, it will show up. It will show up. They'll say, they got something going on, because you'll be crabby, or you'll be disagreeable, or you'll be hard to work with, or you'll be sad and depressed all the time because you've let things get into your heart that affect everything else about who you are. And it shows up when you go. Just like those folks who were driving their cars, and I'd say, Lord, there goes another person whose car was outside. It was evident, it was clear, you could see it. And so what I want to do is make sure that I guard my heart so that I give it long-term health, just like my cars. I want it to be balanced. I want it to be cared for. I want to take care of it. And that's what I need to do. And that's what we all need to do, because when we don't guard our heart, the wellspring of everything else in our lives, we show up in ways it's visible. Anyway, that's what I was thinking as I was driving in for that movie, seeing the folks who had to scrape their cars off, thinking, I'm glad I put my car in the garage. And I hope that as I go about life, people will say, I'm glad he takes care of his heart. They probably don't think that, but you and I both know that you can tell someone who's let all kinds of bitterness and anger and envy and whatever else get inside their heart. So, park your heart in its garage. I don't know if that goes there, but anyway, that's your Monday Mojo. Have a great week.